Hey everyone, it's been a while. So, wow, it actually happened. Actually, I'm writing this script at 95 subscribers, but I'll probably be at 100 soonish. As of recording, I'm at 103. Anyway, 100 subscribers. After over 8 years, I've reached my first major milestone, besides 1 and 10. I remember I was at 21 subscribers for so long, I never thought I would get here, and so fast too. Almost exactly a year ago, I made my 30 subscriber special. That was Ancient Sundial. I still think that one was pretty good. Anyway, I would like to thank you all so much for 100 subscribers. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Now, this is the special. This is gonna be a special video, right? How about we get right into it? I'm gonna go through all 54, wait, sorry, no, 55, it's 55 now, all 55 of my public videos that I've made to date, and score them each based on the effort I put into them, the time I put into them, and the reception they got. Let's start it out with RaichuCat Plays Roblox / GameStop Tycoon, my first video. A fun fact about this one is I recorded the video and the audio separately. Can you tell?
So I'm just gonna walk over here for some reason. Oh, to get money.
I put in about 10 minutes into this one, so it gets a 4 in the time department, and I think it gets a 3 in effort. All I had to do was narrate it in Audacity and put it on YouTube, no editing required. As for the reception, it's in my top 30 videos, which gets a 6 out of 10. Adding those all together, we get a 13 out of 30. Not bad for a first video, but not great either. The power of Latios Raichu Plays. Oh my god, the fans are so loud. This video consists of me running around a Roblox Pokemon game trying to catch people, and then I find an Articuno, start chasing after it, and then...
Alright, this is going to be near the end of the video, so... Why?
Oh, and also, Nutshell Animations commented on this video. What's more, he commented 3 years after it was posted, which was still 4 years ago?
In the world, haha, this was pretty sick. I also realized it's been a while since you posted. How come you haven't put anything up since a couple years back?
Frankly, I am afraid to heart, like, or reply to this comment, because it might notify him, he might delete it, so it'll be our secret. Or maybe he's an avid viewer, in which case, hi? I say this one gets a 2 in effort, a 3 in time, and a 5 in reception, so overall, a 10 out of 30. Speed paint. Shy shulkers don't fire. First and foremost, this is not a speed paint. This is a paint. Second of all, this is from the period where I drew in Krita with my mouse. This video is dead silent, extremely slow, and I just draw a closed shulker box with the caption, Shy shulkers don't fire. Is that good? What? What does that mean? This gets a 4 in effort because I at least put a fair bit of effort into it, and a 1 in time because I spent a literal 4.5 minutes trying this, and probably 1 minute uploading it. As for the popularity score, it gets a 2. Overall, 7 out of 30. Oh dear. Portal 2 Raichu Plays Part 1. Cube and Button. I love Portal 2, it's in like my top 5 games of all time. I've played it countless times, so I made the logical choice and made a Let's Play of it. I've jumped between editing softwares a lot, so this one was made by editing in Camtasia, but it didn't let me export it, so I just recorded the edited version inside of Camtasia, which explains the matrix collapsing in the end.
Guys, so today...
I give it a 7 out of 10 with time. I spent hours editing this on my hot laptop in my hot bed. I should not have sat in bed that long. 7 out of 10 with effort too. Finally it gets a 2 in popularity, so a 16 out of 30 overall. Portal 2 Raichu Plays Part 2, GLaDOS Awakens. This one picks up right where the last one left off, at the very end of the last chamber, abruptly. This one is also recorded on Camtasia and boasts an impressive 1 to 2 like to dislike ratio. I don't have much else to say about this one except the mention of an at least 8-part series at the end. Oh no, it was not an 8-part series. I give it a 7 out of 10 in time, 7 out of 10 with effort, and a whopping 3 in popularity, so 17 out of 30. Big Rock Finish H, but it's in beatbox. This was my most popular video for a long time, and I believe it was my first video to break 100 views. I don't think it really deserved it, but I also think none of the videos that came before deserved it more. I spent about 20 minutes on it, so I say that it's a 5 in time, and I give it a 6 in effort. It also gets a 4 in popularity, so in total 15 out of 30. Stupid me. No. This is Fresh from Friday Night Funkin', but with an image of one of my old Terraria characters that looks like a boyfriend from Friday Night Funkin'. It gets a 2 in time, a 4 in effort, and a 1 in popularity. 7 out of 30. Good. First look at the mod. Oh my god, this was a Friday Night Funkin' mod that I was making from a long time ago. I really wanted to make a huge mod that would get super popular. Now I'm very glad that's not the path my life took. I actually recovered the songs that I made for the mod, which are... yeah. This video didn't take much effort to record, but the mod took a substantial amount of effort, so I'll give it a 6 out of 10. As for time, it gets a 7 out of 10. Finally, it gets a 3 in popularity. 16 out of 30 overall. We are not getting very many bangers yet. The highest score so far is 17 out of 30. Choosing comments. I don't even have words for this one. It was a poll. It's loud as hell. As of writing, it has 21 views, which is funny because the thumbnail is 9 plus 10 equals 21 kid. 2 out of 10 in effort and time, and 1 out of 10 in popularity. Overall, a 5 out of 30. Holy hell, that is the lowest so far. So, even worse. 1 out of 10 in time and effort, and a 2 out of 10 in popularity, somehow. 4 out of 30. My goodness. Raichu plays Brick Bronze Part 1. Okay, something more interesting. This was a video I made a long time ago, around the time of my second video, but I could never upload it because it was too long. I finally released it 2 years ago, and the quality is god-awful. Great! I spent a decent amount of time making it, so that gets it a 4 out of 10 in time, and I didn't edit it, so it gets a 2 out of 10 in effort. It also gets a 3 in popularity. 9 out of 30. Raichu Cat plays Portal 2 Part 3. Big surprise. This was my first ever April Fool's video. Unlike my recent ones, this one is a low-effort troll. It consists of royalty-free Windows Movie Maker clown music and a trace picture of a troll face. Laugh, 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 laugh. 2 out of 10s across the board. 6 out of 30 in total. Deserved. Me attempting to play TF2. This video. I played Team Fortress 2 for 20 minutes, then tried to edit it with multiple different services, failed, folded, and recorded it straight out of Capwing. You can see my Opera GX tabs open. We like to call this the Raichu Plays technique. It took me about an hour, so a 7 in time, and it probably gets about a 6 in effort and a 3 in popularity. It gets a total score of 16 out of 30. At least it's higher than most. Oh, we get to the good stuff though. Stuff that took hard work, dedication, and grit. Foundry's strange achievements. Oh my god, it's here. After 7 years of my channel, it was worth the wait. My first real high-ish quality video. It took about a month to write, record, and edit, and it took quite a bit of hard work, dedication, and indeed, grit. There are some parts that bug me, like how I did less than 10 takes overall, but it only shows in a few parts.
You can just do this with the Air Blast, the Force of Nature, the Short Stop Shove, I guess, or just hit someone and have them fall in.
Anyway, I definitely give it a 10 out of 10 in time. I think it also gets an 8 out of 10 in effort. Finally, this is my first video to perform super well. 9 out of 10 in popularity. Overall, oh my god, 28 out of 30. I think it's all downhill from here. Cabinet Man, but it's made in beatbox. Outdated! This video was the debut of my Lemon Demon content. It was a Cabinet Man cover I made in beatbox, which I then added vocals on top of. The problem is the part where he says, "Now they see my blood on their sneakers." For some reason, he waits one beat. I didn't know about that until I made V2 of that cover, so the entire song after that part was offset by one beat. I give this an 8 out of 10 in time, 7 out of 10 in effort, and it gets a 9 in popularity, netting it a 24 out of 30. That's phenomenal still. What did I do about the desync? Well, I did what any rational person would do, the Woohoo Island Rockets. So I made this one in Gary's mod one day because, well, I have no idea. But hey, at least it's fully captioned. It gets a 2 in time, 2 in effort, and a 3 in popularity. Overall, 7 out of 30. Cabinet Man Beatbox Cover V 2.0. Oh, okay, here's version 2. The only change is that I fixed the awful desync at the end. This gets an 8 in time, an 8 in effort, and a 10 in popularity? That's right, this is my first ever video to make it to the top 5. Overall, it gets a 26 out of 30. Very nice. Ancient Sundial Lemon Demon mashup. This was my 30 subscriber special. Wow, it's barely a year old. Feels like yesterday I was aiming at 21 subscribers. I can't thank you guys enough. As for the video, it's not a bad mashup. This was the second most creative I got with visuals in a mashup with the fake out. It gets a 5 in effort, because there was a fair amount of effort put into it, but a 3 in time. It didn't take too long for me. It gets a 5 in popularity, getting a 13 out of 30. Lifetime Achievement Award speedrun, 1 minute 58 seconds, former world record, no save load abuse, inbounds. This was my first attempt at running Spirit Phone, despite having most expertise in dance speedrunning, but they're quite similar. My guess is that they run on the same engine. This gets a 2 in effort because I am so good at speedrunning, it was just a breeze. It also gets a 2 in time because of the speed. Speedruns are fast. It gets a 6 in popularity. In total, 10 out of 30. Shoutouts to Chicken God 4546. I've got some calling to do, Lemon Demon mashup. This is it. I've got some calling to do with my current most popular video at 2.2 thousand views. As of writing, it's exactly 1 year old. Like, today is its anniversary. Fitting, because today is also when I hit 100 subscribers. When I'm recording this is not that day, but it's close. This gets a 4 in time and effort, and an easy 10 in popularity. 18 out of 30 feels surprisingly low for my most popular video, but it didn't work very hard on it compared to my other videos. Jeff, Ghostly Man, Lemon Demon mashup. Yes, it's pronounced Jeff, it's not Geff, I looked it up. This may very well be my favorite mashup I've made. It's one of the only ones that I think about while listening to the original song. 3 in time and effort, 8 in popularity, 14 out of 30. No I Girl, but Neil kind of lingers on the word real for about 2.5 minutes. Alright, we are well on our way through Lemon Demon mashup territory. Lemon Demon videos make up over a third of my channel, so for these and other videos like these, I'll give their time, effort, and popularity scores in that order, and then their overall score. This one, however, is interesting because it's spurred a 3 video long series of No I Girl remixes where I hone in on the perfect version. This particular one was started by a user named Bray2 who asked if I could release a version with just the robot vocals. Did I ever do that? You'll find out soon. Also, this video made it into my top 5. It's number 3. Anyway, 4, 4, 10, 18 out of 30. The news reporters reported when he died. Lemon Demon mashup. This one is great album art. 447, 15 out of 30. Cabinet Man, but I really messed it up this time. This should not have gotten as popular as it did. I desynced the vocals from the instrumental and randomly edited parts. It sucks, but on purpose. I also got 2nd place on my channel. Wow. 3, 4, 10, 17 out of 30. The news reporters reported when he died, part 2, the sequel, Lemon Demon mashup. This one also has great album art. 4, 5, 8, 17 out of 30. Portal speedrunning discovery ? In this video I show off something weird I found in Portal. People say this has probably already been found, which I expected, and someone said using this discovery was faster than the intentional route, slower than the current speedrunning route. It was cool to see people coming to my video and leaving feedback on this weird thing. None of my other videos have accomplished this level and type of community. Also, this is my only video with a question mark in the title. It turns out question marks are wildly effective for the algorithm. 3 in effort, 4 in time, and a 10 in popularity. This is my 5th most popular video. Great. 17 out of 30. Scout Expression Sign MP4. This video is just pretty funny. 2, 2, 3, 7 out of 30. Scout builds an evil faces the consequences. This was my 50 subscriber special from only 9 months ago? So I jumped 20 subscribers in 3 months and 50 subscribers in 9 months. This one has German in it too. 432, 9 out of 30. No, a girl, but Neil is a robot and only knows how to play the bass. This is the second entry in the perfect No-Eyed Girl series. Someone in the comments named Ba said that Neil needs to play the drums. I'm sure he'll learn eventually. For now though, 228, 12 out of 30. How to unlock Sacred Orb in the Binding of Isaac Repentance, unmodded. This video is a joke about those videos where it's like a montage of all the items and boss fights in an Isaac run, usually to the final boss that lets them unlock the item in the title. This video, however, is an edited and modded full run with music in the background. This video took me a little while to create, but it sure was worth it. This might be my favorite video made so far. 568 overall, 19 out of 30. Heavy remembers. Heavy remembers. 234, 9 out of 30. 2 Ants, Lemon Demon mashup. I think this is a really funny pairing, and I've been holding onto the Spirit Phone album cover edit for this occasion. 338, 14 out of 30. This Sweet World, Lemon Demon mashup. The edit for this one is kinda similar to the one I made for 2 Ants. This one was mostly made to fill the role of Sweet Bod for Weird Phone. 335, 11 out of 30. Self-Made Man, Lemon Demon mashup. I was holding onto the title for this one for quite a while. It knocked 4 songs off of Weird Phone, Veganomics, As Your Father Expressly Forbade It, I Earned My Life, and Man-Made Objects. It mashed up quite well, and it let me use the best title I've made. I also realized after making this mashup that Reaganomics is in 3/4 time signature and the rest of the songs are in 4/4, but it still worked well, so I call it a win. 557, 17 out of 30. No-Eyed Girl, but it's moody. This was the final entry in the perfect No-Eyed Girl series. Neil finally learned how to play the drums, and as a result made the perfect version of No-Eyed Girl, with robot vocals paired with bass and drums. You're welcome, Ba and Bray too. 557, 17 out of 30. Wonder Disassociation, Lemon Demon mashup. This one was very low maintenance. I just let it jam for most of the song with no edits. I also said that in the description. 338, 14 out of 30. Right2Cat plays GameStop Tycoon Roblox. Now this may look like the first video again, but it's actually a redubbed version of it from 2023. This is the least viewed video on my channel. Good job. 3, 2, 1, 6 out of 30. Soft Fuzzy Touchstone Cabinet Man Telephone, Lemon Demon mashup. This is the only mashup I've made on this channel where I played with the individual stems instead of just instrumental and vocals. It turned out pretty good, although as one commenter pointed out, it could stand to be faster. 558, 18 out of 30. Battle Against the Yes Man. We're getting into really recent territory now. This is my first original piece of music uploaded to this channel. YouTube originally tagged it as Lisa the Painful gameplay because there's a character in that game named the Yes Man, I think, but I don't know because I've never played it. I'm meaning to, though. This song was made of samples from me and my friends saying things like yes and no, as well as the default FL Studio drums. This took more effort than most of these videos. 7710, as this is the final video in the top 5. 24 out of 30. Battle Against Donovan the Dinner King. This was made of various food-related sounds from games. I think all of them I used were the picnic sound from Mori, the eating sound from Minecraft, King Harkinian saying dinner from the Zelda CDI games, the heel sound from Undertale, and the Chessburger sound from Roblox, and heavy eating from TF2. It sounds less like a boss theme and more, I don't know, to be honest. 664, 16 out of 30. Battle Against the Money Maker. This is the third and final song in my trilogy of boss fight games, or at least the ones with the words Battle Against in the title and aren't made of stock images. This one is the most accomplished as a boss theme, I say, but the most loosely fitting. 774, 18 out of 30. Beating 5-4 with only the feedbacker. Ultra Kill. This was my first Ultra Kill video on the channel, and it's on one of my favorite levels in the game. When I first played Ultra Kill, I made a point of overusing the feedbacker, which annoyed the hell out of my friends. I did this mostly out of spite. The other feedbacker video is better though. 669, 21 out of 30. Have a Google day. Google's theme. This is an inside joke with my friends that I made into a boss theme. The blue rectangle guy is Grubel with a B. The guy in the middle is Gumby, and the one on the bottom is Trigon. I hate Google so much, this isn't even a joke. I hate that brute. 776, 20 out of 30. Key-ranking the Leviathan with only the feedbacker. Ultra kill. This is the better version of the first feedbacker video. In this one I don't use the whiplash like I did in the original, and I also get a key rank. I even parry the blue flash attack once. Overall it's just better. 778, 22 out of 30. 5-4 P%, 28 seconds, 746 milliseconds. Ultra kill. This is a speedrun I submitted to speedrun.com. I like speedrunning 5-4. 885, 21 out of 30. Time Machine, but Rob leaves. This was so low effort it did not deserve to get into my top 10. It's Time Machine by Miracle Musical, but I cut from the album version to the instrumental when he says, "I'm leaving." It's funny, yes, but it's not worthy of all that. Is it? Am I the king of comedy? I don't know. 229, 13 out of 30. 5-4 P%, 18 seconds, 672 milliseconds. Ultra kill. This is my current record on 5-4, I think. This one's much better than the old one. 882, 18 out of 30. End of the Line, Reborn Watchua cover, Undertale Yellow remix. After Undertale Yellow released, everyone was doing covers of End of the Line, so I wanted to hop on the bandwagon. I think it turned out quite well. This video was performing badly for the first day or two, but then it started picking up views really fast. 778, 22 out of 30. Don't worry everyone, we're almost at the end. Battle Against the Knight of the Mausoleum. I made this song in beatbox. This is one of my favorite songs I've ever made. I love the organ section. All in all, it's great. 886, 22 out of 30. Tales from the Box trailer. This is the trailer to my first album. I didn't work very hard on the trailer, but the album sure took a hell of a long time. 10-10-3, 23 out of 30. Only 5 videos left so far. Easy Bake Battle. I made this with default FL Studio sound fonts. I don't have much to say about it. 555, 15 out of 30. Against the Labyrinth Floor. Will Wood Miracle Musical mashup. This was my first Will Wood video on here. Actually, as of now, it's my only one. 447, 13 out of 30. Radio Waves, Lemon Demon mashup. Final 3. I couldn't think of a title for this one, but then I got a comment calling it Father Touched Home, which is amazing, but I'm committed to Radio Waves. Like I said in the description, Parish Point, the Spirit Phone fan album, which mashed up most of the songs, did something quite similar to this, but I was already halfway through making this when I found out. 447, 13 out of 30. Soft Fuzzy Man, but I made it worse in every conceivable way. This is the most clever I got with visuals. All the little spirit phones doing their own silly thing. This is the spiritual successor to Cabinet Man, but I really messed it up this time. But in my opinion, I got better at making it worse. I randomly pitched all the stems and changed all their speeds, as well as adding an extra vocal stem to make things worse. This actually took a bit of effort. 666, ooh, 18 out of 30. And now, for the final one today, Dream Suite at the Party, Miracle Musical, Lemon Demon mashup. This was the last video I made before hitting 100 subscribers. I was originally going to make it for something else, but I gave up on making it for that, so I produced it for this channel. It's also my first time editing the words on the Hawaii Part 2 album cover. So when I was writing this, it was 666, and I had a little joke about that. But now it's 669, I think? So, yeah, it's 669, 21 out of 30. Wow, that's my channel. Thank you all so very much for this. I can't possibly thank you all enough for the support. I'm hoping to keep this going for as long as I comfortably can. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye now.